Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday the 28th of September 2024. I'm a bit later playing this game than I normally am. Normally I get up super early in the morning to play, but it's now mid-morning. And so there's activity outside, construction, and people selling brushes that you might be able to hear. There we go. If the microphone picked that up. Sad news again today. The passing of Maggie Smith, superb actress, been in just countless films. I mean, she has and stage plays as well. She was in so many films, and she's a great actress. Of course, to name a few, Lady in the Van. I remember that one not too long ago. The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. That's an old one that she was in. I do remember watching that when I was a kid. When I was young, I should say. And, of course, fans of Harry Potter will recognize her as well. Anyway, she made it to the age of 89. Pretty good life, I think. Certainly a superb actress. She was really good. So thank you for your time here on Earth. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the Guardian's expert level puzzle on a Saturday. We have expert level Guardian, which is sometimes tricky and sometimes not, sometimes just very straightforward. So we'll find out today. We've got 6 blocking this square, 6 blocking those 3 squares, 6 blocking here and 6 blocking here, so I'm going to get a 6 down there as well. We've got 4 blocking these 2 squares, 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, so there's a 4. And we've got 1 and 7 blocking these 2 squares, putting 1 and 7 up there. And so down here we don't have 1 or 7, we must have 2 and 9. So if this is 2 and 9, when the 3 goes across there, we'll get 3 in that square. And this has to be 1 and 8. It's not 1 and 8, is it? I've got a 1 here. Sorry. I was looking at across here, and I thought, what's going wrong here? My apologies. What did I say? This was 1 and 7. This is 2 and 9. This is 6 and 8. Sorry about that. 6 and 8 in those squares. Misleading you on a Saturday morning. Wow. Actually, 7 blocks these 2 squares. As I said, 1 and 7 up here, right? But 7 blocks across here. So 7 is in one of those 2 squares. So that can't be 7, can it? That's got to be a 7. That's got to be a 1. We've got 1 up here and 1 across there. And we've got 1 all the way across there. If I can move the mouse a bit slower. Fives across here and a 5 down there. Seven. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. 7 blocking these 2 squares and 7 blocking this square. So in this column, there's our 7. 7 across here gives me a 7 there. Sneezing spasm finished already. I didn't get that far. 4 blocks down here, so that puts a 4 into this square. Missing digit here is a 9. 9 blocks across here, we get a 9 in that square. 1 blocks these two squares and 1 blocks this square. So in this row, here's our 1. Five blocks up here, 5 blocks up here, there's a 5. 8 blocks this square, we must have 8 down here then, and this will be a 2. Eight blocks down here, and 8, that puts 8 into one of these two squares, blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, 8 down here. But when we see the 8 blocking this square, we know 8 is in one of these two squares blocking down. That gives me an 8 there. Let's see what's missing in those squares there. We're looking for 2, 3. My stomach is making noises, but I've had breakfast, so it shouldn't be. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, right? So these are not 2, 3, or 4. They must be 5 and 8. So we've got the 8 blocking here. There's the 8 and there's the 5. 5 blocks up here, 5 across there. There's a 5. One blocks across here. Here's the 1. We must have 7 and 9 in those squares there. This is 3 and 4, is it? So 3 blocking down, there's the 3 and there's the 4. 4 blocking down here and 4 across there, there's a 4. 4 across here, across there, and down there, there's a 4. 4 up here and 4 down here, there's a 4. Three blocks this square in this column. We don't have a 3 yet. It must go there. This would be a 2. Still need a 2 to complete this column here. And 2 blocking up puts 2 into that square. One more number to go down here. Is it a 9? I think it is a 9. 3 blocks across here and here. There's our 3. 1 blocks across here, there's our 1. Missing number there is 7. 7 across here and there gives me a 7 in that square there. 7 up here puts 7 into that square. The missing number here is a 9. 9 across here says you're a 9. Missing number here 8. One more number to get down here. That looks to me to be a 9. So 9 across here and 9 across here says this is a 9, and the last number down here is a 2, I remember. 2 across there is a 2. There's a 1. What's left to get here? 8 and something, wasn't it? 6 and 8, is it? Okay, no, I don't know that. What's left here? 2 and 5. Okay, so we've got to look up here then. Missing digits are 5 and 9. Okay, that will do. Got the 9 blocking there. There's the 9. There's the 5. So 5 down here puts 5 in that square, and this will be a 2. 2 up here, and that means 2 for the top row is there. The last number in the top row is half a dozen, I think. 6 blocks down there, there's a 6. Missing digit here is the 8. 8 blocks up. Well, that possibly the easiest Guardian Expert ever. I don't think I've ever seen one that's easier than that. Very, very straightforward indeed. Okay, that's it for the Guardian. I'll be back later with some other Sudoku puzzles. Bye bye.